This next poem is, it means a lot to both Arjun and I, because both of our families hail from the Punjab. The Punjab is a region of the subcontinent, a land of the 5 rivers. It is also the land of 5 lovers. 5 pairs of lovers whose stories have been immortalized through the generations, despite the variations and the connotations of who they were and what they looked like and what they said. What they said, like, why did Romeo kill himself when Juliet isn't even dead? These 5 lovers whose stories have been immortalized through the generations, despite the variations and the connotations of every time the stories are told, something is lost and something is gained, but at the end of the story, it's just their love that remained. This land of the Punjab in 1947 went through its own hell. Even for those 5 lovers and for many others, it's considered a heaven. In 1947, Punjab went through partition. A partition fueled by love and hatred as its ammunition. Punjab was torn apart by a line that was created by people far away regarding a land in which they could no longer stay. I still hear dreams and murmurs and whispers in my family. I still hear dreams and murmurs and whispers in my family of seeing Lahore once more. Fir dwara bapu galna das Lahore diyan. I still hear dreams and whispers in my family of seeing Lahore once more. Those dreams which now may come true because of connecting corridor. But it took 70 years, and it pains me to say that here we are, a different set of people, a different generation, faced with a different set of questions, but we seem to be coming to the same answers. Here we are staring at the precipice of our own separation. Here we are staring at a line that's about to divide a nation that's no better off after 2 years of preparation. So this one is my last poem, and it's called The Line. Friends, lovers, sisters and brothers. Friends, lovers, sisters and brothers, who were once invited into my house as guests, now question my allegiances and put my loyalty to the test. Friends, lovers, sisters and brothers, who were once welcomed into my house as guests, now question my allegiances and put my loyalty to the test. On which side of this line do you stand? They ask. On which side of this line do you stand? But every time I try and answer, words fail my command. How can a line be used to define my identity? How can a line be drawn between you and me so gently? On which side of this line do you stand? Every time I try and answer, words fail my command. When that line is drawn, it rips through me and I let out a scream of pain. A different generation, a different group of people, but yet here we are again. When that line rips straight through me, I let out a scream. When we talk about sovereignty and taking back control, is this what we really mean? On which side of that line do you stand? Every time I try and answer, words fail my command. How can a line be used to define my identity? How can a line be used to come between you and me? How can a line be used to separate us? How can a line be used to take us apart? Because that line would have to be the color of my blood and be drawn through my heart. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. I'd like you all to give. It's very privileged for me to be sharing the stage with people who've got the skills to pay the bills and can actually stay on the stage that's going to pay the wage. I'm privileged to be able to take part, but more importantly, privileged to be the part of the first night of the London Jukebox. So give a huge round of applause to the organisers and to Becky. I'm William the Rockist, and I hope you've had a great night, and see you all. Thank you very much.